Hello everyone, welcome back. Today let's solve the 19th question from Leetcode SQL 15 true questions. So given table called queries which has 4 columns: query name, result, position, rating. So we have to calculate two more things. One is quality, another is poor query percentage. So how do you calculate quality? So it's the average ratio between a rating and its position. So what exactly meaning by that is, let's understand in detail here. So it's a average of ratio between query rating and its position. So for each query name, for example, let's say query name dog. So what we have to do is we have to calculate the average value. So how do I calculate this? Rating divided by position, 5 rating divided by position for each of these, right? For this query name there are three records. So this divided by this divided by this divided by this, plus for all of the values we have to add it. If you see here, that's what they have given: 5, which is this, divided by position 1, plus for each user there are 3 records. So you have to take this divided by this. Once you do all of this, you have to sum each values, and because they are asking us to calculate average for each query name, so there are 3 records, so obviously we have to divide by 3 records. So let's understand better one more time. For another query name. So if you see here, again for the quality only, poor query percentage will come back in a while, but right now let's understand for another query name called cat. What exactly, how to calculate? So rating is 5, rating is 2 divided by 5 for this record, because this has a 3 records. So we at the end we divide by 3, but as of now this divided by this, which is this. If you see, where is it? Yeah, 2 divided by 5, 2 divided by 5, this is the record, plus 3 divided by 3, which is this, plus 4 divided by 7. So divided by total number of records, whatever might be the record. Here it is 3, that's the reason here they are giving 3. So basically we have to sum these values and take an average, right? So that's what divide by, sum these values and divided by total number of counts, which is nothing but average for each of these. So let's do this. So let's select all the users. Let's see what exactly. Let's select all the records. So let's start from queries table. So we get all the records, but however we don't need. So let's go one by one. We take only query name. What they are asking is, they are asking us to this divided by this, right? Rating divided by position. So let's do that. Rating divided by position. Stay with me. So we'll go step by step. Right? We'll come back to the poor quality percentage in a while. Let's calculate the first value. So let's see how we get. We'll also calculate as. All right. So we got. If you see here, we are here. We got for all of these. So we divided. We can also go. We can have a rating and then comma position, and then we get these values. So that's what we got. We are in a shape where we divided the rating divided by position. Next step is we have to sum this, right? Sum this for each of these users. We have to take a sum. That's what it is saying. It here. So we have to take for each of these users, right? So that's the reason what we have to do is we just have to. We can say that we can say average, which is nothing but that is what we are calculating. We'll take average. AVG. This gives us, when I take average, so I have to obviously group by, because for each of these we have to sum this divided by sum of these values divided by total count, which is nothing but average. Group by, whenever I am doing average, right? So I have to group by query name. So I'll use this. All right. So let's see what we get. All right, we are almost there. So 2.5 they are asking us. All right, so we are almost there to solve this first as quality and because they are asking us to round it, so we'll round this values. The first half of the problem is solved. Half of the problem, if you see, is solved. Now next comes to the poor query percentage. Poor query percentage is, they have given us the percentage of all queries with rating less than 3. So if I directly filter, right, if I directly filter where we could rating equal to 3, so I will miss out all the values. So we have to go at that level itself. So what they're asking is, basically we have to, let's take what exactly they're asking. Let's go to, so there is an operation. Basically we just have to, okay, let's see the derivation here. Derivation is here, they are saying, right, 1 divided by 3. So how many are there here? If you see here, 1 divided by 3 is what, let's go to the what the percentage of all queries with rating less than 3. How many are there for, let's say, for only query name dog? How many are there less than 3? Only 1. So how many total number of queries are there? 3. So we have, that's the reason it is saying 1 divided by 3. So we have to take all. So percentage, how do you calculate? Total number of people who are matching that condition divided by total number of records for matching by that query name. So what I mean by that is, so how many matching? So if you see here, how many we matching this condition less than 3. So only one record is matching which is less than 3. And how many total records are there? So we have to calculate poor query percentage, right? So we have to consider all other queries within that for each query name. So basically it is 1 divided by 3, because there is only one condition which is passing here. Similarly here also, if you see here, matching condition, there are three, and only one condition, we have to find out the rating which is less than 3, right? So only one user is one record is matching that. So that's the reason it is also 1 by 3. So how do I calculate? Wherever there is an option called, I can have something like a if. Wherever there is a condition meets, wherever there is a rating which is less than 3, I'll mark it as 1, else I'll mark it as 0. So let's take this as a later point. So we can come back to this. Let's calculate only this percentage as all right. So let's also take this one, rating. So what I'm trying to say here is, you will get an idea. So if you see here, okay, let's also remove group by, so that we are, this is a little tricky because we are matching the condition here. What we have to do is, if you see here, so how are they calculating? If you see here for this doc query, what is the one condition? One record is matching the condition, right? This is the one record divided by total number of records. What is total number of records? How do I get the total number of records? I just have to do group by, and then count, which is nothing but for each query name I get, so 3 here in this case. There can be 4 also. So I have to group by query name, and then divide by that gives me count, right, upon all 3 counts. That's what we have to do. But how do I know what exactly numerator I should have? Numerator I should have is all the ratings which are matching the condition. So wherever there is a matching, I just have to make it 1, and then finally sum up. Let's say, imagine this also had a let's say this also had a 2 as a rating. So you will get 1 here, right? So 1 plus 1, which is 2, divided by total number of records are nothing but 3. So basically, imagine your rating for this is also 2. Imagine, then in that case you get 2 records, right? So basically, I have to sum this. So I have to take a sum. I was able to calculate this rating, the match this condition, but for all the queries for each dog we have to record we have to do, right? That's the reason what I'm doing is I have to sum this. Take a sum, take a sum, divided by count, because total number of counts I need to have, right? So upon I take sum of all of these divided by total number of counts, total number of counts, which gives me this comes back to the same query. So let's have this. Let's remove this rating to get this. Little trickier, but if you understand what I'm trying to say, you will understand. All right, so we are trying to solve this. We are almost there. At the same time, we also have to multiply by 100 because they are asking us to. If you see here in the equation, also they multiplied here. So and also they are also taking a round, right? So we have more than. So let's take this round. Round, right? So this is. I just have to go back. So let's solve this. Sorry. Hopefully this should work. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there with this matching. However, we also need this one. So we already calculated this. So let's copy here. I request you to solve step by step, understand, debug your query if you're facing any issues. I hope this got accepted. Let's submit. Yeah, accepted. Solve step by step. You will understand what I'm trying to do. Debug the query. Go step by step. Understand what exactly this meaning. So why am I taking sum? Why am I taking average here? Whereas this is also similar to average. So because the condition we have to make it, and each user, each record we have to make it. So all of these things are, if you understand in detail. So by breaking the queries into small pieces and then solving one problem at a time, so you understand the end-to-end picture. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.